Another terror attack overseas. At least 19 people are dead after an explosion at an Ariana Grande concert in Manchester, England. Witnesses say it happened just as a concert ended and described the situation as chaotic. At least 59 others were injured in the blast. Police are treating it as a terror attack until they get more details. We're hearing reports that the body of a suicide bomber was found at the site of the explosion, but police are not commenting as of yet. Now, there are two big events happening soon at NRG right here in our backyard. So how safe are you at the stadium? And what should you do if an attack happens here? International terrorism expert Hanan Yadin is here to talk about that. We want to thank you for coming on The Factor Uncensored this evening. So far, what do we know about what happened in Manchester, England, as far as casualties, as far as responsibility?
Okay, right now we know that there was a bomb that went off at the entrance of the arena. Nobody yet claimed any responsibility. We have mass casualties due to the explosion and also because of the bomb contained bearings and screws and nails to increase the casualties and the injuries.
So a lot of destruction done. And you mentioned about when these bombs are packed, they're called nail bombs, but there's more inside of those bombs, more than just nails. Tell me a little bit about that.
There is today they became much more sophisticated. The suicide vests themselves are not, as they used to be, very bulky. Today they use much thinner, which makes it difficult to detect. And they packed with highly explosive type of explosive, and they packed it with nails, screws, and bolts.
Now, why not go inside? Was there, I guess the bomber could not get inside, and so when people came out, that was his perfect attempt or chance to explode that?
Yeah, it's very possible that he tried to get in, but I'm sure that there was some sort of security in the entrances. And once he discovered that he can't get in, he was probably waiting for the right opportunity to blow himself up when people came out. So if it is a suicide bomber, it's a very smart bomb, and they can make a decision if to blow themselves here or there or what time exactly. So he probably was waiting for enough people to cause more casualties.
Now, there's several big events coming to NRG here in the Houston area. What concerns should we take? Should we be concerned? Should we let this terror frighten us here?
No, I think we should be concerned. We should take any threat seriously. I believe in law enforcement here in the United States and law enforcement here in Houston. They're doing an excellent job. I think that the main key is intelligence to detect it at the early plan, at the early stage. Once a suicide bomber is already on the loose, it's very difficult to stop them. So the key is to make sure that there's good intelligence before it happens.
All right. Hanan Yadin, thank you for joining us here on The Factor Uncensored. We appreciate your time.
Thank you for having me.
And this is something we definitely will continue to follow here on Fox 26 News.